Hey guys, my name is Lenny and this is my Dungeon Defenders gameplay. This is the second map. I really like this map. We have played it on survival and it's really fun and enjoyable. You got these three entrances, one here and two on the sides. And your enemies will be coming from down here. At the last wave you got an ogre, I think. Usually it goes through the mid lane here, and you need to be careful as it has some decent damage. What I want to do first is to collect all the mana I can and then set up some simple defenses. I mean, I'm pretty high level, so I want to run through these lower levels and see what else I can find in this game. As I have played so far till the castle armory, and then I have no clue on what's next. I'll be setting my bouncer blockades. They are really useful and kinda tanky. I'm boosting my damage on those towers as well as their HP. I'll start the wave, and now I can either wait for minions to come here, or I can speed up the process by killing them myself. By the way, I'm using Engineer Pet. You can start using him at the level 25. Engineer is for tower tankiness, Pyro is for tower damage, Heavy is for, I think, player damage, so Barbarian can use Heavy, and I don't know the last one. So next half of the wave is coming. I wish you can speed up the process somehow, as when playing survival it gets boring and tedious waiting for all the waves. It would be nice to see that you can speed up their movement, at least somehow. My FPS is at 20 usually, so I'm really glad. And if you're unsure where the enemy is, you can always hit shift and see for yourself. And we can start another wave straight away. I'll upgrade this one. By the way, the easiest way to upgrade something fast without waiting for your camera to go up, you just hit the fire button, or well, the thing you want to do, like build turret or whatever, and then click straight away immediately after you selected the skill or whatever, and it usually builds or upgrades the target right next to you, and it can save some time, especially when you need to repair something fast. This can save your game. Yesterday we had some really panic situations, and this way I managed to repair our ogres in time, so we actually didn't lose. I think I don't even need mana, maybe for the ogre, I don't know. The first upgrade costs 100 mana, the next one 200, then 400, 700, and it goes straight up. I think the next one is 1k, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't been playing much on this level. My friends basically brought me to this level when we were playing survival, and I was just helping them with my tanky towers. Let's start another wave. Usually what you want to do when you start a new map and you don't know what you should expect, you should check all the entrances, see the paths, and sometimes you need to give it a test and then come back and start the real game. Sometimes it's really not that obvious through which path the minions will come. I think there are some achievements, like not getting hit, not getting your Nexus or the crystal hit, and a lot of other stuff, but that's more of a thing for my friend, as his tavern is filled with all the trophies and stuff. By the way, these are immune to a certain element. These especially, well, they are immune to electricity. That means Mage's electric tower wouldn't hurt them at all, and you need to be careful with immune enemies, and especially careful with flying enemies. Some characters doesn't have towers that could hit flying enemies, and it might be difficult to defend against those. You won't see flying enemies on this particular map, but you'll see them I think in the next one. And it's really hard for, I think, the drone, the robot, to dispatch them. That character has some really high damage lasers and it's really fun to play, but it's really hard to dispatch flying enemies. And usually when my friend plays that character, we need to secure the sky with my I think it's 8th skill, these ballistas, to protect our crystal from the flying enemies. Careful with these, they can dispatch you really fast. Later on you might see minions with a red skin, and that means they are stronger than the usual, like these with the yellow skin. You might even see some sort of wow, how to put this? They got levels. Those minions got levels, and they increase with the current wave. So it works the same way with turrets. These marks mark the current level of the turret. All of them are at the 2nd level right now. It's the 1st upgrade. This is the 2nd upgrade. And this way you can determine the strength of minions. These orcs, the big ones, got splash damage, so if you stand right here when the orc hits your tower, you'll get hit. The same goes for the suicidal dynamite bearing minions. Archers cannot shoot through stuff, but they tend to shoot you right when you're building something. Usually they'll hit you when you're nearly done with upgrading or building stuff, so you got the cancel right when you need it. Well, at least when you least expect it, then. Ah, so hard to talk today. And another wave. I hope my voice isn't too much off. In the morning I actually couldn't talk at all. And I think these are fire immune. Nope, these are the first level minions. As you can see, the mark above their head, above their HPs. So these are actually stronger than those in the last wave. And again, if you haven't seen the last video and you want to know why my melee is different than yours, it's in the options, and you need to unset the follow through options for melee. This way I can move around freely while hitting enemies. And we got an ogre. I think he'll come from here. Yeah, that's the big guy. Summoner can actually summon ogre as well, and then you can ride it. You can jump on its head and just ride it. I don't think I can ride this one. I think he'll be pretty mad, but I'll try to. Yeah, for a while I was on top of his head, but it's like with players and minions, you just jump on him and your character moves off its head, so you cannot stay longer. Ouch. Careful with the lava or magma, I don't know. If you are underground it's magma, if you are above ground it's lava. But that can kill you, that can insta kill you. And the ogre is still alive. Yeah, you need to be careful with your turrets, as some minions can hit your turrets without your turrets being able to retaliate, like here with the ogre. And it's actually doing a decent damage. So I'll just dispatch him. Wow, tough guy. And he's still alive, wow. Really tough guy. And two more. Let's see. Yeah, again, my turret is unable to retaliate. Alright, see ya in the next map. And it'll be Magus Quarters.